Jai joined the Attitude team in January. You won't have realised because he works behind the scenes. He produces a story for the show every week.
He's real good at his job too.
He sure is. Look who his mentor was. But it does show there are opportunities out there for people with disabilities and that it's not too late to embark on an entirely new career.
He's got a pretty wife too.
Oh, you're right here. I just wonder if we could hold that one just a little bit longer.
Yeah, just through to his when he comes up.
Yeah.
Jai Waite has been part of the Attitude team since February of this year, and we're all proud of how well he's going.
Here at Attitude, I'm editor, so one of my first jobs when I first started here was getting all the footage we get in. Now I'm moving on to editing quite a bit more, which is what I really got involved in this industry for, and I just find it really enjoyable. It's so good being able to create something out of nothing. I really like making people look really good, and I think it really comes through when people watch the show and you hear good comments from people that, oh, I really love that story, or, you know, that gave me a real boost, and yeah, that sort of thing. I think it's the whole creative thing it's really enjoyable. Yeah.
Jai spent 2 years at AUT completing a digital media diploma. Retraining was his first step towards a new career. Because he's a Paralympic athlete, a gold medalist no less, Jai was eligible for a Prime Minister's scholarship to help pay for university fees.
All my course costs were covered, and it also gave me a personal scholarship, which was a personal payment of $3,000 a semester just to study, and both of those were just huge helps.
Jai is a member of the New Zealand Wheel Blacks. But let's get back to talking about work. Jai is now 7 months into the job, editing at least one of our 4 stories each week. He reckons the hardest part has been physically getting to work.
It is quite a strain, like for someone like me as a quadriplegic. Toilet mornings, stuff like that. Like I have to really set my personal schedule down. So like I know that I have to be here at 9 in the morning. I'd have to get up at 5:30 that morning just so I could get my toilet out of the way, shower, get dressed, have breakfast.
Working in the city presented physical barriers that were out of Jai's control and ours. The biggest issue is parking.
I've had a couple of instances with parking wardens. Didn't have a disability park anywhere within our vicinity, and well, there was one about a kilometre away, up a hill, and we approached the council about getting a car park nearby, a disability car park, and wouldn't happen, so I'd have to park in a regular car park, and I've got parking tickets. Obviously they put them on your windscreen, and I couldn't reach them because they put them in the middle of the windscreen, and I can't reach across the curb and onto the bonnet to grab a ticket. I'd drive home and it'd be raining and my ticket would get wet, and so I'd have no record of the ticket at all.
But overall, Jai is rapt to be back in the workforce after 5 years unemployment following his accident.
You know, coming from a couple of years rehab, not really having a job, well, not having a job at all, and you kind of feel like you don't have a purpose, and is there a job out there for someone in a wheelchair? It's, what can you do now? I mean, I can't hammer in a nail anymore. And so finding editing, which is a job I can do sitting down behind the computer, was great. And coming to work, it feels great.
At the end of his workday, Jai heads to rugby training.
Well, I'm a one-pointer. My role in the game is defensive. I have to concentrate on taking players out, basically, and screening for my ball carriers. A one-pointer is generally someone who's got less function than a lot of the other players. So I've got very weak wrists, my triceps, I've got no triceps at all.
Jai was part of the team that won a gold medal at the 2004 Paralympics.
Well, we've won gold in Athens, which is quite a big one. We've been top of the world, but I wouldn't say it's solely me. I mean, I'm just part of the team, really. And as a team, we've done quite well internationally. Like, we're top 2 in the world now. We were ranked number 1 up to the world champs last year in Christchurch. And of course, in Christchurch, we won the silver medal there. So we've been doing, sort of really well for a country of only 4 million people. And I think we've only got about 40 or 50 people playing in New Zealand.
It was somewhat ironic that Jai should win gold in Greece. It was there that he broke his neck 7 years ago.
I was